All right, Coach, we are starting to get on the tail end of the season. Only two more road contests left, and the shorter of the two is upcoming in Augusta. Of course, it'll be an interesting one for your team going up against a team that is in the tail end of the Peach Belt Conference, but you've already faced them before, won handily. What are your thoughts going into this game?
Well, first of all, I appreciate you say handily. We were actually hung on to win by 2.
At the end of the day,
had a decent lead in the fourth quarter. But going back and watching that tape, that was a close game throughout. I mean, we were midway through the third quarter, we were only up 2, and somehow early in the fourth quarter we stretched it out to 17. And I felt like we just kind of took the foot off the gas and weren't as aggressive offensively, and then just kind of hung on to win. But look at their team. I think they're a pretty talented team. I think they're a very dangerous team. They're athletic inside. They've got 3 perimeters that can really score, and Outler, Belcher, and I think it's Bradley, number 15. So I think they're a good team. And if you look at their scores, they've got blown out a few times, but they played a lot of people close. So, expecting a battle down there, and we're going to have to play well.
Well, you mentioned it already. Do you think aggression and going the full 40 is going to be a key factor for your team in picking up the victory?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to play well and make shots. We were able to make shots at Georgia College. Just struggled down the stretch with some turnovers and getting stops there, but we made shots, and I think we're a good shooting team, and that's what we're going to have to put the ball in the hole also, and be able to score.
This Augusta team gives it up a lot themselves. Are you guys going to be a little more aggressive defensively to try and take it away?
Well, as best we can, and I know that last time we tried to play the 1-1-3 against them a little bit and pressure them, and that's probably our best pressure defense is I know it sounds funny, but running a zone to pressure, but the 1-1-3 is a very aggressive pressure in the ball type zone. The only thing that worries if you don't get things covered, then they can knock down some 3-point shots, and they've got 3 very capable 3-point shooters, and they hurt us with the 3 here in Pembroke.
And you mentioned the big 3 who shoot well from the 3 already. Are you thinking the 1-1-3 again to try and stifle it? What are your thoughts?
We'll mix it up. We mix it up some Saturday. We just kind of play it by ear and just do we think that's successful and that's causing problems, or is it hurting us more than it's helping us? And and just making adjustments during the game. I mean, we've used the 1-1-3. Pretty much every game this year, I think, and we will use that some. But still, we've got to play man, and that's our base defense, and we've got to do a good job in man, keeping the ball in front of us, contesting shots, keeping them off the offensive glass because they're all athletic.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Coach. In general, Augusta gave you guys a run for your money the first time you guys met. There was a long stretch of 10 to 15 minutes where you guys were trailing through the change of halves, but you were able to pull it off. What are you expecting for the second meeting of these two?
Well, those games are always, closely contested games. I think the last 8 contests, they've all been 5-6 points or less. So it's kind of what you expect going into a game like that.
And then, of course, the big story that unfolded the essentially day of the last time you guys met was the leading scorer for Augusta, Tamyrick Fields, didn't make the trip up for personal matters, but as it stands, he'll be playing against your team when you visit Augusta this time around. What are you expecting for this one?
Yeah, he's really good, leading scorer. Had a great senior year for them, so they've got very good inside-out balance. So it'll be a great Peach Belt battle.
Road games continue, obviously, for your team. Your team has been one of the best actually, as a matter of fact, in the Peach Belt Conference on the road. Has there been something specific, or is it just your team in general? It doesn't necessarily matter where they play. They just know to come out each night.
Yeah, I think our guys, they do like the challenge of going on the road, but I think, they're to the point, hopefully in the season, where, it doesn't really matter where we play, who we play. We're going to try to come out and do our best and see what happens.
Coming off of your last victory, what were some of the takeaways you think were really shining from your team, and what were some of the things that you think can take a step forward going into this game against Augusta?
Yeah, I like how we started each half with our defense, and for the most part it was a pretty good defensive effort throughout. We did let them get away with too many threes, as the second half wore on, but overall it was a good defensive effort. I'd like to see a little bit better rebounding. Second half was better than the first. Augusta's a great rebounding team, so it'll be a battle in the paint.
All right, Coach. Well, hopefully it should be a fun one to watch. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.